daily slog, 9 to 5. He looks depressed. Looks depressed already. Yeah, you can already sense the monotony that he's about to go through, or he goes through on a daily basis. They've all been there. Now the other side's about to start moving, innit? Oh, Jennifer Aniston's in this. He's just not going to be able to catch a break, is he? Just stay, man. Just stay. Literally getting overtaken by the old boy.
Riddling shots non-stop until I see your
Okay.
own shit. And if you to the test, you gotta realize I've got this killer up inside of me.
Mother shit, that son of a ass!
Oh, this guy's got some issues, some anger issues.
Told that if I was late again,
I recognise this guy. What else has that guy been in? I recognise the guy in the first guy though, actually. This guy looks like he's doing all right for himself. It looks like he's out of Mad Men. I think these cubicles are more of an American thing. I've never seen any like cubicles like this in UK offices.
Just a moment. Corporate accounts payable.
Right, okay.
Hello, Peter. What's happening?
Oh, it's the dude from the memes. I've seen this guy before. That'd be great, or something.
About that, I forgot. Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great. And,
Yeah. Oh, so this guy's going to be an absolute douche then.
Milton. Hi. Could you turn that down just a little bit?
Well, I was told that I could listen to the radio at a reasonable volume from 9 to 11.
Naga.
No. Please.
Michael. Bolton?
Michael Bolton.
No, there's nothing wrong with that name.
There was nothing wrong with it until I was about 12 years old and that no-talent ass clown became famous and started winning Grammys.
It's unfortunate, isn't it?
Go by Mike instead of Michael.
No way. Why should I change? He's the one who sucks.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Pizza shooters, shrimp poppers, or extreme fajitas.
Just coffee.
Okay. Sounds like a case of the Mondays.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna be able to play poker with you guys on Friday. I'm gonna see this occupational hypnotherapist with Anne. I get thinking that she's cheating on me.
Okay, so he's interested in Jennifer Aniston, but is actually in a relationship. An unhappy one by the looks.
I think that the guy might actually be able to help. I mean, he did help Anne lose weight.
Peter, she's anorexic.
Yeah, I know. The guy's really good.
He went too far the other way.
Hey, and speaking of problems, what's this I hear about you having problems with your TPS reports?
Yeah. Didn't you get that memo?
Can't get away from those f***ing TPS reports.
Hey, Peter, man. Check out Channel 9. Check out this chick.
if you want to talk to me, just come over.
I thought he was in another room, not in the fucking next house. How thin are those walls?
Doesn't that chick look like Ann? Hey, she hasn't been over here in a while. You two still going out?
Sometimes I get the feeling like she's cheating on me.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Supportive.
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that.
That is not a real mustache. Surely not.
When a boss wants you to work on Saturday, he generally asks you at the end.
Serious mullet game. The mullet game is strong.
What would you do if you had $1 million?
I'll tell you what I'd do, man. 2 chicks at the same time.
Like deadly serious, that's it.
I think if I were a millionaire, I could hook that up, too, because chicks dig dudes with money.
Well, not all chicks.
Well, the type of chicks that double up on a dude like me do.
God.
Welcome a new member.
Dr. Cox. There's so many people in this that I didn't realize.
Asking some questions, maybe seeing if there are some ways.
1999 doesn't seem so far away, and then you watch a film like this and you look at the people and everything around the equipment, and you're like, yeah, 1999 that was a long time ago. We all just f***.
It's been 84 years.
You're always the way, man. Sometimes you just feel like the world is against you. Finally. It's like when you avoid an update on your computer for ages and then...
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow.
So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life.
Damn. This man needs to quit this job, man. This is not good for your mental health. There's nothing worse than waking up with that sense of dread in the morning.
I want you to relax every muscle in your body, beginning with your toes.
I kind of need to do this. I was about to put me to sleep.
You will be in a state of complete relaxation, and you will remain in that state until I snap my fingers.
Why is he getting so sweaty?
One.
Is having like a heart attack?
Is he breathing?
He feels amazing. So is he not going to be able to... So he's now like permanently hypnotized. Did not see this coming. I thought they were going to try and rip off the company or something.
Yeah, hi, it's Bill Lumberg. It's about 10 o'clock.
You're not coming in, Bill. We ain't coming in today. This guy's having the greatest sleep of his life. It's the level of chill that I want to achieve. Like the Dalai Lama.
Why aren't you at work?
Because I didn't feel like it.
Don't blame this on hypnosis either. That's total bull.
He ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, and one more thing. I've been sitting on you!
We knew. We all knew.
I was asking what you were doing for lunch. Would you like to have lunch with me?
It was smooth with it.
I'm gonna go next door and get a table, and if you'd like to join me, no big deal, all right?
Here she is.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
That's one of my pieces of flair.
So they're both in jobs that they don't like.
I don't like my job, and I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
Won't you get fired?
I don't know.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think I'd like another job.
Well, what are you gonna do about money and
Bills.
and...
You know, I've never really liked paying bills.
This is so refreshing, man. This is empowering.
And then I want to go back to my apartment and watch Kung Fu. Do you ever watch Kung Fu?
I love Kung Fu.
But I didn't expect that. She is in. She is fully on board with this. You ain't getting near that stapler, man.
And, oh, there it is.
What? Get that from you.
Not the stapler. That's like the only colourful thing in that office. Everything else is so grey and muted.
Set the building on fire.
Set the building on fire.
No, I just came to get my address book. I'm not gonna stay. I got a phone number, Mike, that I don't want to lose.
Big man like Peter.
You're supposed to be having your interview right now with the consultants.
Would you walk us through a typical day?
I'd say in a given week, I probably only do about 15 minutes of real, actual work.
They're completely baffled.
I beg your pardon?
8 bosses.
8?
8, Bob.
So wait, are they going to actually trim down from the top now?
The pleasure's all on this side of the table, trust me.
All right, I hope your firings go really well.
Oh, Peter, what's happening? Listen.
Yeah, he's on a beach in Hawaii. He is not in that office.
And I,
We need to talk about your flair.
Oh, he's like the equivalent guy from the other place.
Well, like Brian, for example, has...
Oh, Brian.
We want you to express yourself, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you feel that the bare minimum...
Dude, he's making me eye roll to the back of my head.
And there's Tom Sinkowski. He's useless. Go on.
I reckon they're going to get rid of some of the top brass.
Milton Wadhams.
Who's he? You know, squirrely looking guy, mumbles a lot. He was laid off 5 years ago and no one ever told him.
Peter Gibbons. And boy, that's just a straight shooter with upper management written all over him.
I had a feeling this was going to happen. He impressed them.
Phil, let me ask you a real quick question here. How much time would you say you spend each week dealing with these TPS reports?
He didn't expect this, did he? He speaks so slowly. It's so annoying. gotta say, I'm really enjoying this movie, man. I feel like this is one of those movies back in the day that I just would have watched over and over and over again. I used to do that a lot before streaming. Now you can just watch anything.
Great story, Grandpa. Could have used a vampire, though.
Good to be a gangster.
So I wonder if this kind of trance that he's in is going to wear off. What's going to happen then? Or is this him forever now?
Now, are you going to go ahead and have those TPS reports for us this afternoon?
Oh my God. If he mentions TPS reports one more time.
We're going to need to go ahead and move you downstairs into storage B.
No, I believe you have my stapler.
Give him back his stapler.
We're gonna be getting rid of these people here. Not gonna work here anymore anyway.
What this does is it takes those little remainders and puts it into account.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah, they did in Superman 3.
I've never seen it. So they are going to try and rip off the company.
What's to stop you from doing this?
Ethics, morals.
What if you didn't have a good job?
Cock gobblers.
Cockopolis. I'm using that.
You haven't been showing up and you get to keep your job.
Actually, I'm being promoted.
What?
I know, Michael. It's completely unfair. We have to swear to God, Allah, that nobody knows about this but us. No family members, no girlfriends, nobody.
Don't worry, man. I won't tell anyone.
I completely forgot about that. That face.
You know how.
Floppy disks, man. Floppy disks. His hands look like a Lego man then. Smooth handoff. It's like Ocean's 11 or something now. Really liking this whole sequence. Anyway, that looks so dramatic.
Last week, right after he found out he was getting laid off, he goes home and tries to kill himself.
See you later, honey. Love you.
And then he dies.
And as soon as he backs out of his driveway,
Saw that coming.
he's getting out of the hospital tomorrow. He's gonna throw a big party this weekend to celebrate. Might be showing her my O face. Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
What a plum. He's gonna take some aggression out on the printer. I'm loving the soundtrack of this movie, man.
I think it's something in the water, man.
He ain't letting it go. There's no off switch for this. That was a funny scene, bro. Oh shit, he's got the moves. I was not expecting that. What the
So we simplified the whole thing, and we round them all down and just drop the remainder.
Really? Just telling her everything?
So you're stealing?
No. It's very complicated. It's,
But at the basic level, it's stealing.
and over time, they add up to a lot.
So it's stealing. She's not buying this, bro.
Doesn't it bother you that you have to get up in the morning and you have to put on a bunch of pieces of flair? You know, the Nazis had pieces of flair, but they made the Jews wear them.
What?
Mike!
Shit. He's like a bionic man.
How are you? I'm glad you could make it.
Tom, hi.
His bucket hats are making a comeback. I don't know if you noticed. In everywhere.
Kick someone's ass the first day, or become someone's bitch.
Just see someone.
Some serious nervous energy.
who's she here with?
She's with me.
All right, Peter.
This guy reminds me of the Shermanator from American Pie.
I just don't know if this was such a good idea.
Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't such a good idea for you to sleep with Lumberg.
What? But did you know him?
Yeah, I know him. I know him. He's my boss.
How did she sleep with him, man? Absolute f***ing wank flannel.
And you slept with him.
Hey! That is none of your business.
I mean, she's right. It's none of his business. But he is a dick.
But at least I never slept with Lumberg.
Okay, I'm done.
He could have handled this just a smidge better. What happened to his, like, nice trance? It's kind of, like, slipped. Was he just waiting for something else just to tip him back over.
Could you give me those TPS reports ASAP? Okay?
What a trip. I think he might be back.
We need to talk. Do you know what this is about?
I don't know, Stan. Why don't you tell us?
My, flare.
You got enough flares for everyone, dude.
All right, there's my flare, okay?
Oh, shit.
Michael, you said this thing was gonna take 2 years. What happened?
Now's not the time to freak out, guys. We need solutions, not more problems.
Now, Milton, don't be greedy.
Poor Milton, man. I feel so bad for him. I feel like he's going to flip as well. That's just mean. He's going to erupt. Just a matter of time.
Since you're down here, it would be really great if you could just sort of take care of the cockroach problem we've been having.
Oh, come on, man.
Major glitch in accounting. A lot of money missed.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me? That's the last straw.
He's been saying about the entire movie, though, hasn't he?
A couple of years ago, before he moved to Atlanta.
You mean Ron Lumberg, the Intertrode guy, the young guy?
Yeah, who'd you think I meant, Bill?
Oh.
Good evening, sir. My name is Steve. I come from a rough area.
What's Steve out of? Seen Steve.
Wait a
Help me
minute.
out.
You used to be addicted to crack?
Yeah,
Just going to exploit the recovering addict.
I lied. All the stuff I said about being a crackhead just helps me sell magazines. Actually, I'm unemployed software.
What are the chances?
Lawrence, you awake?
Yeah.
You want to come over?
No thanks, man. I don't want you fucking up my life.
And in light of the senselessness of these heinous crimes that you have committed against Initech, and 4 years in a federal pound me in the...
They should have actually got Michael Bolton in for some of these dream sequences. The real Michael Bolton. Oh, is she working at the place next door now? Yeah. Where they went for their date.
You're not working at Chotki's anymore, huh?
No, I got fired. I flipped off my boss.
It's a baller move.
I may never be happy at my job, but I think that if I could be with you, that I could be happy with my life. Promise
Okay,
you,
shut up.
Joanna.
Aw, you guys. You really slid that under as well. No going back now.
I still haven't received my paycheck, and he took my stapler, and he never brought it back. He's gonna have to take my stapler back because they used my stapler. And
Don't stand for it, Milton.
Lawrence, you in there?
Hey, baby.
So I might be going away for a while.
Yeah, I know, man. It's a bummer, dude. What can I say?
I love Lawrence, man. He's such a cool character.
Watch out for your cornhole, bud.
Such a way with words. Oh, Milton's finally cracked. All over a stapler as well. There it goes. Yeah, it looks a bit shady, bruv.
I wonder if the money burned up.
I asked for Mai Tai, and they brought me a pina colada, and I said no salt, no salt. But
Living their life now. Love that ending. I challenge anyone to watch that and not smile. You can't not smile watching that ending. That's what you can do. Where do they get those dance moves anyway, man? Especially Peter. Peter, you know, what's going on with Peter's? But yeah, funny. Anyway, that's Office Space, guys. You may notice that, I don't know if the lighting looks a bit different, but I'm actually filming this outro at the end of the edit of this video, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Basically, I did have an outro that I did at the time, but having rewatched the movie, which you tend to, well, you have to do whilst you're editing, I just thought I'd redo it because I felt like there's kind of more value that I could give. So yeah, I just thought I'd redo it. Yeah, that was just a funny, feel-good movie. Obviously, there's nothing too heavy about it. It's not, you know, it's not a groundbreaking story or anything like that. But it was just a really fun watch, and I felt like it's so relatable. Everyone is kind of been in that position where they really hate their job, and it's just monotonous and just day after day after day. But you know, you have to do it. You got bills to pay. We've all been in Peter's position, and I found it so empowering. Just his complete, you know, F you attitude. Just achieved a sense of enlightenment and zen I wish I had now. The costume and the set design really helped enforce that monotonous, kind of boring, dull atmosphere. The colours that they used, the whole colour palette, it was just very kind of muted and dull and dreary and grey. It just felt... You really felt like when Peter looked completely defeated, you looked around and you were like, yeah, I completely understand why. And there were some really good shots used in the movie. There was one that I actually highlighted where Bill's being interviewed. Well, I think Bill feels a part of the interview at first, and then he becomes the target of the interview. And then at that point, the camera kind of moves around behind the interviewers, and you see that, oh, actually now Bill's in the firing line. I thought that was a really intelligent use of camera work there. I think that overall, you can see that there was a lot of thought that went into this movie, kind of far beyond the story itself. The only thing that laid down for me was the ending slightly. I know I love the dancing. I love it. I loved it. But I just feel like more could have been done to develop that ending a little bit. So it almost felt a little bit rushed. I would have liked to have seen what happened a bit more with Peter and Joanna. That would have been nice. That being said, I love the dancing, so I'm not going to stress too much. And I didn't really think it took a lot away from the film. I just, would have liked to have seen a bit more. And yeah, anyway, who cares what I think? So if you like this reaction, please drop a like below. If you want to subscribe, that'd be cool. I'll be doing Super Troopers next. That should be coming soon. So if you want to stick around for that, you know what to do. No worries if not. But thanks for watching. Take care of each other. Look after yourself. I guess see you on the next one. Peace.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.